Twiffy Podcast coming at you with another video. I recently saw this question posed by an individual. They were curious to know how to handle being attracted to a specific somebody in their dance class. I want to start off by saying that there is nothing particular in social dancing that would make this situation any different in terms of how to ask someone out. The only thing that social dancing is giving you is an opportunity to meet new people and to start a conversation. So with that said, my advice is to not be weird about it. Start a conversation. You can either get their number, their Facebook page, their Instagram, their Twitter, their TikTok, whatever the hell you want to do. And if they seem interested, then you can ask them out. If they're not interested, then you just continue to be friends with them. Don't push the subject. Don't be a dick about it. Don't try and force the issue. It's easier, in my opinion, to flirt, to socialize in a social setting rather than in a class setting. This is due to the fact that during socials, people are often there to socialize, meet new people, and dance, whereas in a class setting, people are there to learn and maybe focus on strictly the curriculum and what is being taught at that time. I want to add next up that you should want to build a friendly relationship with them, and maybe after building that relationship, that repertoire, you can ask them to, hey, let's go grab some coffee or let's go do some other activity outside of class. If they're interested, they'll say yes, and if they're not interested, then they'll just say no. Understand that if they are not interested, then you need to drop it completely. That way you can continue to dance at the same venue without feeling awkward. And if they ever change their mind, they can come back and say, hey, let's grab that coffee. But if it does not happen, then you should forget about it and do not attempt to advance that relationship. On the opposite spectrum of this, I think this is even more important because things are so crazy in 2022. Please keep in mind that there is nothing wrong with being attracted to somebody. No matter what others may say, you are being a normal human being. Being attracted to someone does not make you a creep. It's called life, and things may work in your favor and they may not work in your favor. If it doesn't work out, you've got to prepare for the social friction that will result from this. You might not be able to dance with that person again if the humiliation is too great, or you may even have to switch dance venues because word gets out for whatever reason. That's super duper worst case scenario. But let's look at the positive end of that spectrum. Then again, what happens if things do work out and you guys date and you guys get married and you guys have children and you guys start a family? How amazing does that sound? You need to start off, you need to ask yourself, what is it that you want most? Do you want a hot date or do you want to become an amazing dancer? They can't be the same priority. You have to choose what you want most. That choice will inform your romantic decisions. Finally and lastly, I would advise that if you truly want to become the social butterfly, the person who's in the know of all things, you should try and organize a post-class happy hour. Just an event where everybody maybe meets at the bar and drinks and just socializes. Also, you want to try and get to know as many of your social dancers as possible. That way you can learn where the house parties are going to be, where people are practicing at, where they're congregating. This is a great opportunity to make new friends and find new romantic interests. I also want to add that you should volunteer at the dance events. Pick up the garbage at the end, clean the dance floor at the end. You want to try and get to know everyone so that you are always in the know. These are just my thoughts and opinions on this. I would love to hear from you all. Thank you so much.
Hoy voy a meterme dentro de tu cuerpo, te haré una parada y en tu corazón. Voy a desnudar mis labios por tu cuello. Tú gritas mi nombre, yo te hago el